In 2014, Colgate University's total operating expenses were $173,284,000.
Clearly, Colgate's operations are large, and its purchasing needs are immense. What's more, these purchases constitute a large portion of Colgate's environmental impact. This raises the question of how sustainability can be included in the purchasing system. By incorporating sustainability, Colgate's future purchases can be made more environmentally, socially, and economically responsible. In order to address this issue, we must first understand how purchases are made at Colgate. From interviews with Alan Leonard, director of the purchasing department, we have uncovered purchasing methods at Colgate.
If you look at procurement methods, and as they work today, you're going to have, starting from the top down, the big purchases, the massive ones that affect huge dollars and very complicated, would be the RFP process.
The RFP process can be used to negotiate contracts with travel management firms and dining services, as well as capital projects. The next procurement process is the straight bid process that involves multiple departments making one large purchase for a specific product or service that will last over a year. The next process involves department quotations for smaller purchases. For example, the department receives 3 quotations for colored pens, and the supplier with the lowest quotation is selected for contracting. Following that are emergency purchases. For example, if a window is broken and need repairments immediately, expenses will be contributed to that purchase. Then, there is the sole source procurement method. This involves purchasing a unique scientific equipment that is only made by one manufacturer in the world. Finally, the procurement process that involves the least amount of expenses is the use of P cards or corporate credit cards issued by the university.
While these are all purchasing mechanisms at Colgate, not all of these methods are under the direct purview of the purchasing department. The university's purchasing department has direct control of RFPs, the bid process, and emergency purchases. Due to the limited nature of this project, we cannot address all mechanisms under the purchasing department. According to Alan Leonard,
So I think if you try to really take the whole thing, it's massive. And I just don't think it's realistic, if you want to do it right, for you folks to try to take all of that on. But if you want to look at one, I think the RFP would be the one big area that you might be able to take a shot at that.
therefore, the RFP process is the most feasible procurement method for incorporating sustainability into Colgate's purchasing system.
Campus-wide, a lot of people have used RFP to mean a lot of different things. You know, I want to be able to do this or to get this kind of a product, but I don't know exactly what I want, or I want them to, the suppliers to come back and say, here's what we're going to offer you, here's the price, but by the way, we're going to give you this, or we're going to do it this way, and it allows you to get the best deal possible.
Given that RFPs have the largest impact and are under the direct control of the purchasing department, it makes sense that the RFP process is the most likely candidate for change. While the exact method for integrating sustainability into the RFP process remains to be decided, by identifying the most practical purchasing mechanism to institute change, Colgate may move towards making the purchasing system more sustainable.